Welcome to the midweek memo. It's grand final time in the WNBL, and Perth Lynx will take on Southside Flyers in Game 1 on Sunday. After only just making playoffs on head-to-head series wins, Perth come into the championship series on a 4-game winning streak.
I'm so proud of this group, I really am.
In the A-League, it's a grand final rematch when top of the table Western United take on Sydney FC at Leichhardt. Sydney are missing a massive 6 players who are currently playing for the Young Matildas at the Asian Cup. Meanwhile, Perth host Wellington, with Glory still desperate to get their first win of 2024. Last week against the Jets, Perth held on for a draw despite conceding a huge 40 shots at goal while having only 6 themselves. Overseas, it's FA Cup quarter-final time, with Matildas featuring in 7 of the 8 sides, including Fowler and Kennedy's Manchester City taking on Charlie Grant's Tottenham. It's finals weekend in the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League in Melbourne. Perth Inferno take on Brisbane Lightning in one semi on Saturday, while Adelaide Rush clash with Melbourne Ice in the other. The champions will be crowned on Sunday. Last week, the Aussie Spirit softball team won their series against Chinese Taipei 5-1, and several players made their national debut.
I didn't know I was actually going to debut yesterday, so having mum and dad out here last night, it's nice to be at home.
The Australian Canoe and Para Canoe Sprint Championships continue until Sunday.
We've got a really good team, really good crew. I've got a good feeling about this year.
While the banks of the Yarra River in Melbourne will be filled with spectators for all of the Moomba Masters water skiing action. A host of big-name NRLW players, including Dally M winner Tamika Upton, will be in action when the first full round of Queensland BMD Cup gets underway. In the Middle East, beach volleyball duo Maria Faye and Talika are competing at the Elite 16 in Doha. Chloe Cavell will be one of the favourites at the World Street Skate Tour in Dubai this weekend, and recent World Cup winner Sophie Lin is one of the several Aussies in action as the World Triathlon Series hits Abu Dhabi. The Freestyle Ski World Cup returns to Kazakhstan, with Jakara Anthony in moguls and Danielle Scott and Abby Wilcox in aerials. And after a silver medal last week, Josie Baff and fellow Aussie Bill Brockhoff are back in the snowboard cross in Italy. The WPL cricket continues in India. Plenty of Aussie surfers are in action at the Rip Curl Pro in Portugal, and the biggest names in tennis are battling it out for the $1.7 million winner's prize at Indian Wells. And that's the memo.